Quinn Blackwell did an interview on Complex. This is what she had to say about streaming.
Let me see how to make this nice. I think I have always said the biggest influencer will be somebody who gives their life to the internet. And that's what streaming is. And I respect it down. I think they are the Don Julios of internet creators. Would I ever do it again? No, because it gives a sort of digital slavery vibe to me. And I don't want to be a slave. Wait.
That's crazy.
Wait.
I mean, that's a... Well, have you been watching Streamer University?
The social experiment, guys, that's running on society. Yes, I've been watching Streamer University. I was very sad that me and Larry didn't get called from Kai Cenat. But also we didn't. Was I sad actually?
No, you want to be a part of it?
Metaphorically.
Okay.
Realistically, I would have lost my mind in there. I would have felt like in a jail. I would have felt like I was in a jail cell, like a caged animal.
Okay.
It was like a human petting zoo. I'm kidding. I'm talking shit. I'm very happy with.
It was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
It was smart. A very smart concept.
Kai Cenat is a genius.
Genius. I love the keys.
Okay, I don't think she's gonna elaborate. She said some pretty out there things. Streaming is digital slavery. Off top, just the phrase and the verbiage, because we can, kind of dissect what that means. What do y'all think about that phrasing? Streaming is digital slavery.
I hate to say it. I kind of agree with her. I think what she's saying is that she doesn't like to be like, she likes to create on her own terms rather than everyone else's terms. And with streaming, it's like you're always on everyone else's terms. Like, it's like you constantly have to be there, even when you don't feel like it. And if you take a break, then you just fall way below. Like, you can take a break with streaming for about a week, and it's like somebody can, or your viewers can go watch someone else. And she might just not like that speed compared to, like, let's say with her videos where it's like she records and then boom, the video is out there, but she's still private. With streaming, you have to give up a lot of privacy to be successful. And I think she just doesn't necessarily want that.
Slavery is definitely a strong term. At least she put the digital caveat on it. But I've always said this about streaming. The weird thing to me about streaming before I got into what streaming culture really was the normalization of literally creating content for 4 or 5 plus hours straight and doing that 4 or 5 plus times a week. Like coming from YouTube land where, you can take your time on a video, take breaks whenever you want. It's a drop, and then you can kind of, let it fly, let it sit. And then you work on the next one, like that flow right there. Even for like short form creators, right? It's a lot of it is still offline. You can kind of curate the experience, all of these different things. The concept of like sitting down for 4 or 5 plus hours. Now people are doing 24-hour streams. Like it's a regular thing. Now marathon streams have become a meta for the whole industry. Like that shit is kind of crazy. And then we can even get into the conversations about like how Neon and his behavior is being literally controlled by the chat. The comments about him like looking at chat all the goddamn time to get validation and like know what to do in certain situations. Like I get what she's saying though. I get what she's saying.
Yeah, not to just be an echo chamber, but I'll be quick. Slavery obviously is an extreme term. Shout out to Kanye. They didn't have a choice. You have a choice to hit that and go live button. If Massa and this terminology is trends in chat compared to the guy that, I don't know, beating your family's ass, that it's a major difference to me. But it's unfortunate though, because like I said initially, it's gonna sound like an echo chamber, but because she used the word slavery, it's going to dodge a very interesting conversation, in my opinion, because in terms of what she means and what the intention behind the take is, it's very valid, may even be objectively true in terms of what is required from the job. You could maybe argue that that applies to every job ever. I think that's kind of disingenuous, but in terms of strictly streaming, you could argue that it is kind of a like, all right, go dance kind of occupation, in the sense of this is what it is. You get down or you lay down consistently.
Yeah, I think one of the things, and maybe she'll be forced to elaborate on it. But this is for my purposes. One of the reasons why somebody might be able to make that sort of correlation is because of incidents that happened last week. The whole Rajah Jackson situation, where people are acknowledging like, yeah, he did it. We're not taking away from the fact that he did it, but his chat literally like enticed him to do it.
All right, bet I won't f my life up. Now I get a chance to get in the ring and do this and do some shit on him. People think this shit's a f***ing game.
He's getting himself hyped up, man. He actually read chat, and chat made him so mad that he went and ruined his life. He's sitting there reading his chat. Eventually,
Oh my god, one more. There's even Rampage talking.
My son ain't no bitch. All right, don't be talking shit about my motherfucking son. That's my motherfucking son. Only I can talk shit about him. Don't y'all stay up off my motherfucking son, cause he ain't no bitch.
Now, mind you, I know this isn't an extreme case where we're talking about somebody actually committing harm and violence on somebody's another person, but the way that these chats influence a lot of these streamers, I know people joke about it. Like Duke had that one joke about, yo, chat, should I go to the doctor or whatever? But that's real. Like a lot of these, especially the new age streamers, are moving based off of how their chat like pretty much tells them to move. And I know over anything else, I know that that's not sustainable. I know that's not sustainable.
Yeah, the hell, even on this platform, I've gone on strike, tried to change my approach to topics and stuff due to what our community may say, but that is never. And I think the line needs to be established for this next wave of streamers. It's never affected like real life implications and consequences. Like I've never seen someone in chat, unless I'm asking for the internet advice, like, yo, my knee hurts. What is this? Is it a symptom of arthritis or something like that? Then cool. But if I don't know, if someone busts through the window of my house, God forbid, and I was like, yo, chat, should I stay here? Chat, do I keep leave the camera on? Gang, you need to log off. You need to log off. You about to get clocked out of life. You about to get logged off of life. You don't lock in and focus on the situation at hand the way that you see fit. People do get caught up in terms of the chat, and that's kind of like, again, where I think she has a point in the sense of you kind of just get used to being submissive to what your community is instructing you to do. And again, slavery is a crazy word to use, but you could argue that it's kind of like like you're getting led by people that you don't even know in real life, and half of these people are under the age of 10. So it's crazy. Yo, Mike muted.
Oh, I'm not muted. I don't know if we can use the under the age of 10 thing anymore.
No, I'm not talking about my community, your community, anything. I'm talking
No.
about
I just mean in general. The reason why though is because Kai's gearing up for another Mafia-thon, and again, this goes into parts of the conversation that everybody's talking about. Yo, we're giving our lives to all this content, 24/7 content, and everything like that, and we're talking about it from the creator's perspective. The viewer's perspective from the 9-10-year-olds is also pretty crazy.
Time for the Mafia-thon sleep training. Okay, Mafia-thon 3 is starting in 5 days on September 1st. Kai wakes up every morning at 10 a.m. He goes to bed at 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you need to start catching up on sleep, or you need to start taking naps, something, okay? Work it around your work schedule or whatever, right? My job is really flexible, so I work it around my work schedule, but I'm already sleep training myself. Like, I'm staying up until 1 a.m., going to sleep,
be a mod, bro.
getting up for work, being at work by 9 a.m., okay? So you got to get ready. Now, the first day of Mafia-thon, he usually sparks at 3 o'clock. The last day, he ends at 3 o'clock. So we got to see how it's going to go. But I'm excited, Chad.
Hell no.
Even if my mom's was rage baiting, Ma, get your black ass off.
I'm disowning my mom if she did that.
Hell no, Ma. Hell nah.
No.
That's funny. That's funny, but stupid, but funny.
She's being serious. I
I, know,
think she's being
I
serious.
believe that there's people like that. Whether it's her or not, who cares? I do believe there's people like that. For sure. For sure.
What if I told y'all that's a real person? Y'all laughing. I know we making jokes. That's dead ass a real woman. And I can guarantee y'all. Like, well, let me go to her TikTok.
Imagine that person
I have
like
a
agent, like your home agent. You're trying to buy a house, and that's the person that has to argue for you. Oh my god!
There's a clip, and I'm not trying to be a snitch or nothing, but there's a clip on TikTok of her calling Duke Dennis daddy in front of her kids. I swear.
No. How many followers does she have?
I think like
6,000.
Oh, 6,000?
Yeah. I'm looking at it
Oh,
right now. Let
shoot.
me share the tab. This is her. And I mean, she's in
I
tune.
don't know because I'm not a tax accountant. Each state has different laws, so I don't want to give you bad advice. You feel me? I don't want to give you bad advice. But so let me get to it.
So she's tapped in here.
My affirmations are a real beast.
And like, you know,
I think she's replied to some of my videos actually.
Agent congratulated her, and she's.
Oh my God, Agent 000. I just want you to know that I love you so much. I love being a part of the agency. I want you to know you have completely transformed my mindset and my life. You would not even know how much your class at Streamer University has transformed so many people's lives. And I'm telling you, like in 6 months, like in December, I can't wait for us all to be able to come and meet you and share with you like our testimony of how your class at Streamer University has changed our life. And you just don't even understand. Like today is June 17th of 2025. I am currently on food stamps because I got laid off my job in January, started a new job in May. I'm a social worker, so I do hospice care. And doing Twitch, doing TikTok, and doing the things that you told me, like in the class, like you told us to like post 2 clips, make sure you're using discoverability.
Hold on, I'm just. This is real, y'all. Like y'all, that's real.
I'm disowning my mom. If she did something like that, I'm disowning her.
I mean, she chill. It's nothing I'm angry at. It's just very funny that this is the world we live in. To be very blunt, it's just funny that this is kind of a thing, and then on the lowest of keys, you could argue we shouldn't be laughing. It's so crazy that this is like what life is now. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Than podcasts, huh?
I think.
Yeah, like we can't sit there and be like, "Yo, take streaming seriously," and then someone does it to this degree, and now it's like, that's why I'm laughing because it's so crazy that this is how life is now.
But I'll say this too, because again, we're talking about digital slavery from the perspective of, the creator. From the perspective of the consumer, I think it's also extremely dangerous. Like, there's a point where it's too much content. And as I scroll down this woman's page, I mean, she's involved with DDG. She's involved with every person in AMP, right? She's also involved with the extra Emily's, the Sinners, and all this stuff like that. There is too much content. And clearly she's watching the streams. Everybody's always like, oh, well, ain't nobody actually watching streams. We're just watching clips. These are the people that are actually watching the streams. That's too much content consumption and not enough like day-to-day life consumption, and that's what I fear, because at some point you start to miss out on like everyday life, and you get so detached from what's going on, not even from like a health perspective, because physically sitting in this chair or laying down watching streams is crazy, but just your mental. I don't know, after doom scrolling for a while, my brain be fried. I don't know about y'all. So imagine we're watching 8-hour streams.
I'm working on one of my projects just to replace the word streams with anime. I have to binge watch an entire series. Not going to reveal what it is, and I'm writing notes on every episode that I'm doing of it. Gang, I am tired. like trust me, I'm burnt out of just watching the TV show that's supposed to entertain me. Now just imagine it's just the stream, and that could be chaotic. All the other stuff. I will say, and I know we're moving on from the subject, but even a little bit of devil's advocate here. Do y'all think that is low-key, she just is finding her platform here? So maybe low-key we need to back off because what she said she at 6K now?
She was a fan first though.
True.
Like let's make that clear.
Before the other stuff, yeah.
Yeah. But
Stand out.
nah, yeah, no. Watching streams for that long that's nasty. That's nasty.
It's too much. Way too much. If you know the lore about DDG and all his relationships, and then you also know like the Kai Cenat lore and all these people's lore, and no offense, but she seems a little older. It's like, I don't know.
I feel like you can enjoy whatever the heck you want, but at the same time, there's no way I know everything. Like let's say I really, really, really am locked in with I'm the biggest DDG fan alive, right? I would not know how the Pokemon marathon thing with Rage and Senna is going on at the same time. I have to pick one. I couldn't do both and then eat and all that other stuff. So that's just how I am with it personally.
This is my litmus test in terms of like if I'm in too deep on like some streamer shit. If I can't explain it to an IRL friend without them looking at me crazy, or if I can and they look at me crazy, that's when I'm like, all right, I need to take a step back.
I don't mind being tapped into one thing now. If I'm tapped into the entire community of Twitch, I'll be like, damn. that's kind of where I'm at. Again, if she is like tapped into just AMP stratosphere, y'all know me, PC Sage. I don't really care. Now, if she's tapped into the Pogger side, AMP, and FaZe, I know.
I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. Now, y'all already know the coconut is my favorite. I've been looking for the body wash everywhere. Got it. Okay, so this is the Cocoa Vanilla. Agent said he made sure this was very potent and smelled good.
I think that's the thing right there, right? I think that's the way that she's talking about it. This is digital slavery.
Oh yeah.
We might have said Quinn was
the streamer is massa now.
Sage. This is
whips and chains.
Agent said it should smell like it should. Come on now. At some point, it is digital.
Whip my chat. I ain't saying AMP got whips out there.
I don't think this behavior is streaming exclusive though.
No, but listen. I'm sorry, Bezos. I'm just sorry. Just
Duke Dennis has given out all of the requirements to come to the AMP pool party at Tony Parker's house. 1, you must be 21 and older. 2, you must wear a swimsuit and be ready to get in the pool. 3, you must have French tip toenails. 4, you must smell good and your skin must be glistening. Who going to the pool party?
Oh, that was crazy.
She's like 50 saying this.
Do you see the side though? This person says, not you, her. I'm going.
Wait, look for a video. Did she go?
We can ask someone to verify.
If she didn't go,
she seemed funny.
I think honestly, I'm gonna be real.
Ain't no motherfucking way you got your ass into that AMP pool party after everybody went through that hell trying to get into the pool party and get the link and all the shit, and you was in there fighting, ho.
You're not 20. I hate to say it.
She's 20. Is that what she's claiming?
No, he's saying she's not.
No, it's just like her lingo and stuff, and the way she's talking, the way she's tapped in with this stuff. She has kids, right?
Yeah,
she has kids.
I'm gonna steal what B-Souls was alluding to though. Devil's advocate here. Not even just for her, but just the idea that it's a streaming exclusive thing. Gang, Love Island just finished. They're crazy. So I don't think it's a streamer thing. I think it's very much a live entertainment stand culture. Hell, we watch hoops. The basketball sphere is crazy.
But plus, like TikTokers, like I don't know, like there's some Alex Earl super stands out there that like just eat up anything that you fucking suggest. Like,
but if we said that, I mean, I wouldn't care if somebody said this is LeBron slavery. Like, I know it sounds crazy. It really does sound crazy. But when I see people talk like this and move like this and interact in real life like this, this is a caricature. Like, we thought that this was a caricature at first. This isn't a caricature. This is somebody's actual factual life.
No, that's fair. Again, it is weird behavior. I am just saying it's not streaming exclusive. And the conversation we were having was about streaming. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I definitely won't sit there and say that, hell, like you said, we called it caricature. I did not say that right. Anyway, Point is, yeah, like I've argued with people that will look you dead in the eye and have some random hot take about some player they like. Yo, Melo's better than Larry Bird. Shout out to the guy that's watching. You know, I remember that. But I've never seen him go over the edge and just be like, yo, Carmelo Anthony likes a caramel ribbon crunch at 8:01 p.m. I gotta be home so I can see him shoot around at 7 p.m. But my stupid boss won't let me off till 7:30. Like, I've never met that kind of person. So if I ever meet that kind of person, yeah, it'd be a problem. But I don't think it's streamer exclusive.
I also think, last thing, again, the implications that this is going to have for the on her life for the rest of her life is what I'm worried about, and then also the children's life for the rest of their life. Like, I understand we should probably talk about like people who live with addictions and people who also like just exist in stan culture and stuff like that too, and how their outcomes are. But there's no way that they're like discerning things properly. There's no way that they are reasoning with life properly because they are so addicted to all these things. And again, I don't know, and maybe she's younger. You can live a hard life and look older when you are much younger than what you are. But we're a grown woman, gang, and there are levels.
It's a question for the room then, to rear it back to the original conversation before we head on to the next topic. So would we say that in terms of the viewer, it's an addiction, but still use maybe a lesser harsh word than slavery, but the streamer, are we also calling that an addiction, or are we calling that something along the lines as whoever the first lady was talking about? Because I do think that as the creator, you're not really addicted to it. You kind of do it because you have to.
Streamers are addicted to streaming. I'll say that. I think there's definitely an addictive component to streaming, like the live interactions, especially the rush of getting gifted. Sage knows the rush of getting mad gifted subs. Hell, we do it on this part. Like the rush of getting $100 super chats, motherfuckers going band for band. Like that's definitely a thing. So yeah, streamers are definitely addicted as well. And I forgot which video I watched, but essentially the person said that like being parasocial relationships, the way we talk about it, we make it seem like it's only the viewers that have parasocial relationships. Streamers also have parasocial relationships with their viewers. So it's not a one-way street.